Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can install and set up Node.js on your Windows operating system. So I'm going to show you two different ways using which you can install and set up Node.js on your Windows operating system. The first option will be for beginners, and if you have a little bit more experience with Node.js development, then the second option will be suitable for you. So let's start with the first option. So for that, go to your favorite browser and search for Node.js. So the first link which will appear here will be from nodejs.org. So we are going to click on this link and straight away you can see this button here which says get Node.js. So we are going to click on this link. Now in here, you can see get Node.js, and then you have the latest LTS version which is listed here, which is version 24.13.0 LTS at the time of making this video. LTS stands for long-term support version, right? And if you want to have the latest current version, it's also listed here, but it's generally recommended that you install the LTS version because this version will have the long term support. Now, we also see the Windows option, and then it says using Docker, but there are other options listed here also. But for the beginner level, if you are just starting to learn Node.js, it's enough to download the Windows installer, which is the .msi file. So just scroll down a little, and under get a pre-built Node.js, click on this option which says Windows installer, which is going to start the download of this Node.js MSI file. And once this file is downloaded, just click on this file and let me minimize the browser. So this is the first setup window for Node.js. It looks like this. At this point, you just need to click on next, and then on the next window just accept the license terms and conditions and then click on next. This will be the default location where Node.js will be installed on your Windows operating system. So if you don't have the good reason to change this location, just leave it as default and then click on next button. And then you have this custom setup window. Here, I generally don't change anything. So I will leave everything as default and then click on next. And then here on the next window, you have tools for native modules. For now, I don't want that support. So I will leave this option as unchecked, which is not going to install those necessary tools. But if you want, you can check this checkbox, which is going to install some tools, which includes Chocolatey and other tools, right? So I will leave this option as unchecked and then click on next here, and then click on install, which is going to require the administrative privileges. So it's going to give you some kind of window which says, do you want to allow this app to make changes on your device? Just click on yes, which is going to start the installation process here. So at this point, we just need to wait for this process to reach to the 100% mark. And in few seconds, I can see this message which says completed the Node.js setup wizard. Click the finish button to exit the setup wizard. It also says Node.js has been successfully installed. So at this point, I can just click on finish button. Now, once Node.js is installed, generally you will be able to use the node command to run your Node.js script, right? So you can just go to the search bar and search for CMD, which is going to give you this result for command prompt. So just click on this command prompt. And then here, when you type node space hyphen hyphen version and then press enter, it's going to give you the version of Node.js which is installed on your Windows operating system. So this is the version we have downloaded and installed. This package also comes with the Node Package Manager or NPM. NPM is the package manager using which you can install Node.js related libraries into your Node project. So for verifying that, you can just run this command, which is npm space hyphen hyphen version, and then press enter. And this is the supported npm version for Node.js. So everything is working fine. At this point, if you give node command into your command prompt and then press enter, it's going to open this kind of node REPL. And in here, you can use some Node.js related commands. For example, if I write 2 plus 2, it's going to give me the answer, or other Node.js related command you can run from your command prompt itself, right? If you create a Node.js script, you can also run this using this command line. So to quit this Node.js or Node REPL, you just need to press Control C, and you will come out of this Node REPL. And let's say I want to create a very simple Node.js script. So I will go to the Node.js official website once again. Here, just click on the home page, and then you will see the docs section here. So just click on docs section here, and you can see this option which says usage and example, where you will see the basic Node.js program, right? So this is a very basic Node.js program. You can just copy this script from here, and this script just starts a very basic Node.js server, right? So I'm going to copy this script, and then I'm going to go to the location where I want to create my Node.js script. So I want to create my Node.js script in my documents folder. So I'm going to just name my folder as Node apps here. And inside my Node apps, I will create a new JavaScript file. Now, generally, you will use some kind of editors like Visual Studio Code or other editors to create your Node.js or JavaScript files. If you don't have anything, you can also create it, but it's better to have some kind of editor which can understand the programming language, right? So I have already installed Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to open this folder in Visual Studio Code, right? So if you have Visual Studio Code installed, when you right click and then click on show more options, here you can see this option which says open with code, which is going to open this folder in Visual Studio Code. So in here, I can create a very simple Node.js file. I'm going to name my file as index.js, right? So let me name my file as index.js. And then in here, I'm going to paste the simple script which I copied from the Node.js documentation and paste it here. And in order to run this server, I'm not going to open the Visual Studio Code terminal, but let's run it from the command line itself, because this is just for the beginner level. So I have this script created in the Node apps folder, right? And I can go to the Node apps folder where I can see this JavaScript file. So I'm going to copy this path and go to the command prompt. And here, when I type cd and then paste the path of your project folder where your JavaScript file is present, and then press enter, then you are inside the Node apps folder in your command prompt. So here, when you type node and then give the name of your script, for example, index.js, and then press enter, it's going to start this server, which will run on this local host port 3000. So I can just press control and click on this link, which is going to open this URL on my default browser, right? And it just prints hello world here, which is the result of this line, which is printing hello world when we open the default web page, right? So everything is working fine related to a Node.js. So we have seen the first option. Now let's see how we can install Node.js using the second option, which uses the NVM tool, which stands for Node Version Manager. So when we go to the official website of Node.js and when we click on Get Node.js option here, you can see if you select Windows here, the recommended option also involves NVM, but NVM tool is not directly available for Windows operating system officially, right? If you select Mac OS here, then this option is available. If you select Linux option here, this NVM option is available. But if you select Windows, this option is grayed out. That means you don't have the officially supported Node Package Manager, right? But on the other operating system, it is the official and recommended way. Why? Because using NVM or Node Version Manager, you can switch between different version of Node.js very easily. And why it's important is because Node.js releases a new version very frequently. When I click on this blog option here and when I click on releases here, you will be able to see all the releases and you can see how frequently those releases are uh, published, right? So you can see one release happened on 13th of January, then other on 19th of January, and then you will see the other releases also, right? So if you're working on a project that requires the older version of Node.js, and then for your current work you require the other version of Node.js, it becomes very difficult to switch those versions using this native Windows installer, right? So that is why Node Version Manager is recommended. Now, because you don't see this option here on this official website, there is a GitHub repository, and this GitHub user have created the Windows version of Node.js and it's maintained regularly, right? So I'm going to give you this link in the description of this video, which is the link to a GitHub repository. And this repository allows you to download NVM for your Windows operating system. You can see number of folks and number of stars to this repository, right? So it's also very popular. And I will recommend you to install Node Version Manager if you are working actively on different projects. So here you can see the latest version of NVM. And when you scroll down, you can see the antivirus reports. So these are not the executable files, but just some reports for NVM setup and NVM exe. But when you scroll down a little, you will see this option under contributors and assets, right? So here you will see this option which says nvm-setup.exe. So we are going to click on this option, which is going to download this nvm-setup.exe file. And this file is very small, which is around 5.4 megabytes. So it will be downloaded really fast. So just click on this exe file once it's downloaded. Let me minimize the browser also, and you can see the setup for NVM. So first of all, accept the license terms and conditions here, and then click on next. And this will be the default location where NVM will be installed on your Windows operating system. So if you don't have the good reason to change this location, just leave it as default and then click on next here. And then you can see the active version location. So whatever is the active version, its location will be this one. So if you want, you can note this location and then click on next. And then you have the desktop notification also. So all these options are selected for us, which is for Node.js LTS release, Node.js current release, NVM for Windows release, and author updates and release, right? So I'm going to click on next here. And then it's going to ask you to provide your email address, which is completely optional. So at this point, I'm going to just click on the next button and then click on the install button, which is going to show me this kind of option which says Node.js version 24.13.0 is already installed. Do you want NVM to control this version? So if you have any previous version of Node.js which you might have installed using official website, then it's going to show you this kind of message. There is no harm in pressing yes at this point. So I'm going to click on yes here, which is going to finish the installation of NVM. And then it's going to show you this option which says completing the NVM for Windows setup wizard. And this option is also checked for us, which says open with PowerShell, right? So just leave it as checked and then click on finish button, which is going to start the PowerShell, and it says welcome to NVM, right? So at this point, when you type NVM space hyphen V and then press enter, it's going to show you this kind of message which says the term NVM is not recognized as the name. So that was the common problem, because as soon as you install NVM, and if it opens PowerShell, sometimes that NVM environment is not directly updated in your PowerShell. So you just need to close the PowerShell and open the PowerShell once again, right? So I'm going to search for PowerShell here and open the PowerShell once again. And once you reopen the PowerShell and give the same command, which is nvm space hyphen v, it's going to recognize the nvm command. Also, if you open the cmd or command prompt, this command will also be recognized. So when I type nvm space hyphen v in the command prompt, also this command is recognized, right? So you can either use command prompt or PowerShell to run the nvm commands. So in here, when you type nvm ls and then press enter, it's going to show you the current node version which is available, right? Which is 24.13.0, which is the native version which is installed already on my Windows operating system. Now let's see what was the last LTS version other than the current LTS version, which is 24.13.0. So let's go to the official website, and here we can see this version is currently installed, but the last one is 22.22.0. So we can install this version very simply by giving this command, which is nvm install and then the version. So just write v22.22.0. So you just need to write the version of Node.js which you want to install, and then press enter, and it's going to install the version which you have specified after the nvm install command. And once this version is downloaded, at this point you can see it says nvm use. So if you want to use this version, type nvm use the version name. So once again, when I type nvm ls command, now I have two versions available. And you will see this asterisk in front of this top available node version. So this is the currently selected version. So when you type node space hyphen v here, you can see this is the currently selected version. But let's say you want to use the other version, which is 22.22.0. You can switch to this version by using this command, which is nvm use and the version number, which is 22.22.0, and then press enter. And once you give this command, you might see some pop-up. When you just click on yes there, your Node.js version is switched to the version which you have specified. So when I give this node space hyphen version command now, then I can see this version is set as default now. And when I give nvm ls now, you can see this asterisk is in front of this one, and it says currently using this executable for node, right? So this is how this node version manager is useful, because it's going to allow you to manage your node versions very easily on your Windows operating system. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.